Welcome to Lydia's land. As you can see, I've been trying to figure out a better thing than just Lydia's section, and because Noelle is more science fiction based and everything, she's Noelle's space, and then there's me, who's more fantasy related, and I've got a land. So, Lydia's land. This week I'm going to talk to you about my little world of Jericho. Jericho, which also has a sister world known as Natalix, which is set in an alternate reality. But I'll get into that one in the next video. This one is mostly about Jericho. Jericho is set in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. And the reason why I said it there is because I always have fascination with the Bermuda Triangle, and Jericho is honestly small enough that if you drove it in a car, it's about the size of Scotland. It's tiny. Jericho was formed during the Great Floods in whatever BC. Basically, when I started forming this world, I was about 12, and originally the map looked like this. I'm hoping I can put that right there, because if I can't, Jericho was originally just a little outline that I had when I first started writing Fire of the Night. There are two of them so far. I'm working on writing the third one as it is. The cover art was actually done. I commissioned my artist friend, I'll include a link to him below. I commissioned him to do both of these, and then my friend Mercy, who is a genius when it comes to making graphic designs, I asked her to do the covers themselves, and I also included them in my acknowledgements. I first started creating this land when I was about 12 or so. It was one of the first stories I ever wrote. I still have copies of the very original that I was doing, including a quiz to see which of the 4 races you were in my stories. However, as time went on, names changed. Like originally, the Digamites in my story were originally the Digums. It was supposed to be a pun on Dig Gems, but they eventually changed to the Digamites. Dragons were added. More races of the elves were added. The Sissoit. And yes, this is how you spell Sissoit. They changed. They still have their name of Sissoit, but I gave it a better name to pronounce. I called them the Gemini race because they are 2 halves of the same person. The way that it's been forming, and I'm trying to create a new map, it's not exactly working yet because I'm horrible at drawing maps. Unlike my friend who drew a very good map of her world, Silver Eagle, or Anna Fajardo, who wrote Chosen. I'll include a link to her book below if it's still available. I wanted to create a world of fantasy. See, and I've wanted to do that ever since I was a kid, ever since I saw Flight of Dragons, and these two are the main characters of this story. Rajan Kasern and Jasmine Rasinko. And if you can see him on the back of this book, him. That's my bad guy. That's Aiden Delano, and he's about 17. Jericho is special to me. It's the world I made to cope with things and how it works. And as time grew on, Jericho, it didn't become bigger, but it became more rounded out instead of just, oh, these people are here, these people are there, these people are there, this is that, that's that, and it started having an actual geographic location and actual changes in everything, including the mountains were not just homes to the Digamites, but homes elsewhere for other people and that kind of thing. And eventually I might try to remake my map again, and hopefully it'll look better than it did before. Stay magical, people. What? You're being so whiny. Hi, lampshade kitty. My cat is undergoing medical treatment. Oh, come here. This is my baby. She's currently undergoing medical treatment because she's licking her skin off. Not atmosphere.